Move over Modern Horizons 3 and let's go the reserve list. That's right, you guys. We have the revised dual lands right now, and we'll go over some more cards while we go through the reserve list. But as you can see right here with this trend, things are pumping like crazy within the past year, honestly, and it's been kind of mind-blowing. If you were paying attention 6 months ago and you looked at the reserve list or you looked at the cards you had in your collection, you're like, dang, I'm down right now. I'm down a lot from the high. There were points where this Underground Sea was going for $1,000 at moderately played at one point. Let's be completely honest. And then it dropped down low to the point where it was at around, I would say like 500, 550. Now we are pumping back up, you guys. I'm just looking at the moderately played because I think that's what a lot of people are going to go for. Of course, the light played and the near mints will go for a lot more, but we're looking at the normal, the typical buyer would go for. We have the Underground Sea moderate. As you can tell, it has been rising like crazy overall with all the cards. But the moderately played, you're going for 625, 630, 660. Things have been moving. And we've had some, see, like you got a lot of moderately played sales too. Things are moving and grooving. I'm kind of impressed. I guess people are tired of all these reprints and they just want their collection to go up in value. So on to the next one. Then we got Volcano Island, moderately played, going for $600 almost. This one didn't go down as far as Underground Sea did from its all-time high, but it still is holding steady and holding strong and slightly going up. It had a dip, but then it's going right back up. This card is awesome. All the dual lands are awesome. And they really do show you how the reserve list is fluctuating so you can have a little basis and understand what's going on. So what? We got some moderately. See, heavily played, you got 516, but when you get the moderate, 550. It's pretty legit, honestly. Now we got Tropical Island. Every single one, you guys, it's just been rising with the tides. Pun intended. Straight up. Like, straight up. This is going for almost $500 right now. It was down to like, I think at least like $450, $400, maybe like $390 at one point. And it's just rising. And this is going the same time that we're getting all the stuff for Modern Horizons 3. I think the people have gotten really pissed off at what Magic's done and how it's reprinting. And they're like, we're just going to go back into it. Which if you were there 4 years ago, you know what's going to happen or what could happen. We could have all-time highs again, just like Bitcoin. I know that sounds like I'm shilling hardcore. I'm never going to sell my card, so it doesn't even matter. But it's just nice to see your collection go up in value. Tundra. I remember this one. It was like a 350, maybe like 325, going for 450 right now. The dual, like each price hike has a new all-time high, and then like it doesn't go below the last all-time low, and it just keeps on building up like steps. So you got the damage going for 300. Who's buying damaged? I don't know. Heavily played 350, moderately played 350. So maybe there's a little bit of little weirdness going on there, but still, Tundra revised edition just flying. And then we got Bayou. Heavily played, so we're not gonna look at that. We're going for moderate. Okay, where are we at? That's crazy. We gotta go to the filters for this one now. 337. So this one has pretty much been pretty steady. Yeah, it might have came down to around like 280 maybe at one point, but it's definitely stayed steady around the 300 range and not gone up as high. It's probably because of the colors, but you guys know. And we got the Badlands. 330 for moderately played. It's been going up. Everything's just been rising with the tides, and it's so nice to see. We're getting to like the lowest dual land, and we're going to see what that's at now. That's not it yet. Not yet. This is Taiga. We got the revised. $300, you guys. Every one of these things look like the Bitcoin chart. It's really, really nice to see. I bet there's a lot of you out there that haven't even looked at your reserve list or thought about the reserve list in over a year because it hasn't done anything. But things are starting to move. I might be sounding like Rudy, but he might be onto something. And then we get to this one. I bought my plateaus for around $130 a piece. They're going for $250 now for moderately played. I got like 3 of these. Probably one of the best come-ups. And this was about like 3 years ago I bought these. So it's almost more than doubled. Everything in this reserve list dual land phenomenon. So I do want to check out a couple other things. A couple other cards that I care about. That I think a lot of you guys will also care about. Where is it? Urza Saga. What am I going for? Oh yeah, that's right. The Gaia's Cradle. See, this one's been more steady. Not as much of an up and down, but still holding strong. Because I got mine for like around $550 for moderately played. And the moderates are going for around $700. But they were going for almost $800 to $900 at one point. This is a big card. Then we got the last but not the final. We got the Mox Diamond. This thing's just been holding very, very steady. No big up or downs. But I think it's just a solid card to have in your collection, if I'm going to be completely honest. So yeah, you guys, that's the most recent update I've had for the reserve list, and it seems to be doing very well. I'm not sad. This is like a smiley face type of moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's go reserve list. Let's see how far we can move it. Later.